our women believe that they got to protect themselves from us. And I don't know where that came from. I don't know who.
It's bad.
I do know where it came from. And here, guess what? It ain't white supremacy. Hey guys, we are back with another video. I'm Marcus.
I'm Chantel.
And we are Meet the Simmons. Go ahead and give them their PSA.
Please like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. Thank you guys for your support. Bing!
Okay. All right, guys. So we want to do something a little bit different today, but I was scrolling through the gram the other day, and I came across this post from the Diamond K Show. I don't know this individual, but I wanted to give them props for this post. It was just random, and my wife's going to read you the post. It's very short, but then we're going to discuss it.
Ooh. Okay. My husband works, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. He is the most unselfish person I know. I handle all the finances, and he has never said or acted like it was his money. It's our money. Anyway, he is upset with me because he found out I had a bank account he knew nothing about. I've been making money online and keeping it from him. He says that his problem is not that I've been making money online, but that I kept it from him in the event of a divorce someday. He said that women keeping a stash of hidden money in case the marriage fails is like a man keeping a side chick in case the marriage fails. And what's that? And we
both.
Oh, and we both need to be all in or nothing. My mom raised me to have a secret stash that my husband doesn't know about. Is this wrong? Is my husband
That's a lot.
Right?
That's a lot there. It's a lot.
Sheesh.
And look, guys, I don't know how true this is, but I know for a fact that these things happen all the time in marriage. We've been counseling couples for a very long time. These things happen. So I thought this was a good scenario for us to kind of walk through and just talk through this thing here. So shout out to the Diamond K Show for that. And lot to unpack here. So this sounds like a good dude. This is how good guys go bad. This is how good dudes go bad. Because my blood pressure was rising. My blood pressure was raising up when I as you were reading it. And when I first saw it, I was like, "Come on, man." See, this is stuff we don't talk about. And I'm gonna say that as a black man, I'm sick of hearing this kind of stuff. It's always this, what if he does this and what if he does that, and if things go bad. If you go into a marriage and you're not all in,
why are you doing
expect to fail.
Yeah.
Expect to fail. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And it's easy for me to say, I know. I didn't have anything. I had nothing when we got married. She didn't have anything when we got married. So everything we have together. I understand that people get raked over the coals, especially men, get raked over the coals in marriage, and women get emotionally raked over the coals when a man is not doing everything he's supposed to be doing. But from all accounts, she said he's unselfish. He works hard. He makes enough money where she could stay home, and he never holds it over her head. That sounds like a really good guy.
My money or his money, says our money.
Yeah. So what do you think so far about the character of this young lady? As a woman, what do you think?
Questionable.
Absolutely.
Questionable. That's all kind of red flags, because the thought isn't just, okay, so you've been withholding that. What else are you not telling? What else does he not know about?
Yeah.
You're not a trustworthy person, so
not at all.
It's very sketch.
Yeah, and I don't like to infer or read too far anything, but she says I've been making money online.
What was your thought?
The first thing that pops in my mind is like OnlyFans, or you selling pictures of your feet, or you selling pictures of your pinky toe, weirdo stuff. Sending people samples of your bathwater. Like, that's the first thing I would think as a man.
True,
like, what are you doing to make this money online?
Because it doesn't read like I have an online business. You know what I mean? She didn't say I have an online business. I've been making money online.
Yeah.
Typically, if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to say, I have my own business, or I've been, something, Mary Kay, somebody.
Yeah, but, and what can you do online to make a significant amount of money when your husband is working? If you're an entrepreneur, that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
If you have an online business, that's a lot of work. So what
there would be evidence of it somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah. What are you doing to where you can make a significant amount of money and him not even know it? that you're so that makes me think you out here
straight up sketch. Like, what are you doing online?
Like dudes is some weird stuff, and OnlyFans is a cesspool for that kind of stuff. And I really want to dive deep into the last part.
Right here.
The last part where it talks about my mom taught me this.
I would love to share on that part, personally.
That right there is the bull crap that I'm talking about. That's the stuff that I bring up all the time, and people get uncomfortable because you can't question mama, especially in the black community. You can't never. Mama ain't always right, and mama got her own issues. And this woman has literally allowed her mother to put something into her head that's going to ruin her marriage. It is ruining her marriage, and her husband has a valid point. So if you can stash money to the side of things and gets failed, well, I got to keep some booty on the side then too in case you fail. But we don't want to talk like that. Or that, well, no, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good point that he made.
It's a betrayal.
Yeah.
And men see it as that. If you already bank on the fact that I'm going to somehow lose my mind, mistreat you, I'm already like, well, you got one foot out the door already then. Already. It wouldn't take much for another man to come along and take you. If that's the case, it's a mess. So we have a personal story about this very same scenario. Go ahead, wife.
Yes, when we were dating, were we actually engaged at that time?
We were engaged.
We were, okay, yes. And I took you to meet my family in Mobile, Alabama. Okay, so it was my mom and my aunt that lived in Mobile at the time. I still have family that lives in Mobile, but my mom was living in Mobile at the time. And I can remember taking my fiance to my aunt's home. Well, he's sitting out there on the couch kind of watching TV, and I'm pulled into the back room, into one of the bedrooms of my aunt. And it's my mom and my aunt having this conversation with me saying, okay, we meet him, he seems nice and all, but you need to make sure you keep you a little money to the side, because when they act a fool, you know how men are, when they act a fool, you ain't caught off guard and you got your little stash set to the side. Same crap. You got your little stash set to the side, ready to go. You ain't got to worry about nothing, because he gonna cheat and he might go upside your head. So when that actually happens, you ready. Okay, so my mom was divorced, failed marriage, and then my aunt, I think she was on her second marriage.
She was married at the time.
Oh, she wasn't. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, both of them were divorced women.
But she's been married and divorced since then.
Yeah.
And so
your track record.
And they don't know me.
Check mama's track record.
Yeah, they just met me.
Yeah.
Were
you there an hour? Were you there an hour?
Not even the whole day. I know it wasn't the whole day.
Yeah, it wasn't like, and like you said, it wasn't like I had been giving them information like, I don't know, he's so, you know how we do is when we get all emotional. He's so controlling, and he's so, it was none of that. It was, this is my man. I love him, and we're gonna get married. And
this is the kind of stuff that we talk about, is that we have to address things in our community. And one thing that really gets on my nerves is that in the black community, you can never question mom. You can never say she's wrong. And women wrong all day, just like men are wrong all day. It happens. And anytime you pump a child's head full of that crap, then they go into marriages scared. In the black community, when it comes to relationships, and when it comes to, and I say black community because I'm black, I don't know nothing else but black. So I see it. I see it in other communities too. I see it. I've heard it, but I'm speaking for what I've seen and what I know. So people say, well, everybody else, we ain't talking about everybody. We talking about us right now. That's what we want to do to deflect. Well, everybody else, well, we talking about us right now. I've seen this scenario time and time and time again throughout my childhood, through friends, through people we've counseled with, coached with. I've seen this scenario time and time again. And this is how good men go bad.
And then that's how you get the boss chick mentality, because it comes from the baby boomers' moms. It does. It comes from the keep a little to your side, keep a little stash to the side. That's where it comes from, where now you're so independent that you really don't want to be in a quality relationship. You're ready to have your little stuff to the side. I don't need no man. That's where all that comes from, because you're hearing crap like that.
It comes from a scarcity mindset. It really comes from a scarcity mindset, because our women believe that they got to protect themselves from us. And I don't know where that came from. I don't know who. I do know where it came from. And here, guess what? It ain't white supremacy. That's not where it came from. It came from right inside our community. It came from women sleeping with low-value men and having children with low-value men. How do I know this? Because I've seen it. It comes from women choosing the wrong men to have children with and then getting angry because they chose the wrong men to have children with. It comes from men sleeping with low value women and getting angry when they get low value women outcomes. Mm-hmm. Now, I know a lot of y'all just punching the air right now. Y'all just mad. But see, the truth hurts. The truth hurts sometimes, but you got to have the truth to get through to the good part. Mm-hmm. You got to have that. And so this is the problem. And these situations like this are going to continue to happen until we get ourselves together. And it ain't Mr. Charlie that's the problem. It's us. Mm-hmm. It's us.
We got to fix it.
I tell guys all the time, lions don't sleep with hyenas.
That's a whole nother show.
That's a whole nother show. We're going to go into that. Lions don't sleep with hyenas. They don't like each other. So I don't mess with hyenas. I only deal with lionesses. So this scenario right here, which and then they had the audacity to ask, is my husband right or am I right? You're not right, sis.
You know you ain't right.
You know you're not right.
That's why you're asking that.
You know you're not right. And
that question.
And he better man than me. Talking about, I don't mind you making money online. Well, actually, I do.
How are you making this money?
How are you making this money?
How long have you been making this money?
And here's the thing. Why did you feel the need to go do it? I understand what your mama told you, but I've given you no reason to do this. Mm-hmm. I've given you no reason to go behind my back. This dirty little secret that you got could have been anything.
And how many more do you have?
Exactly, because now I'm questioning your whole character.
Yeah.
I'm questioning your character as my wife.
So let me see your phone. I need all passwords. Like, that's where you're at now.
Yeah.
Don't be mad either. Give him the password. Give him everything. He should actually have it anyway. But if he don't, now he really need to have it because you're a liar face.
Liar face.
You're a liar face. We don't believe nothing you're saying.
Yeah.
And it's sad because now you've just degraded, you've downgraded your relationship. It sounds like it was a really, really good relationship. It sounded like y'all, I don't know, it just the way the tone of the message at first sounded like it was a quality relationship. And now there's a betrayal that's happened. So now trust has been breached, and now you've got to go through the steps to regain trust. And you've got to be consistent, and you can't catch an attitude when you've got to go through some hoops now.
Absolutely. But she will. She will, and she'll look for validation among other women. Agreement.
Yeah, she's going to look for it among other women. Mm-hmm. Girl, you ain't got to go through all that. Ain't nothing wrong with having a little stash to the side. And they're going to feed her ego. And if she does not get sound wisdom or counsel, she's going to make a stupid move. And he might be like, you know what? I'm good.
Yep.
And then that's it. It happens all the time.
And I'm going to put a link to the actual post itself so you can go read it for yourself and see it for yourself and show them some love over there, because this is a great conversation.
Yeah, it is.
It's a great way to start this conversation. And I think that a lot of people don't want to have these kind of conversations because it makes people feel bad. And it's like, oh, you're just being mean. No, I'm being honest. I'm telling you how to get down the road and how to remain married. You don't keep secrets in marriage. There are no secrets between us.
Nope.
Nothing like that. You got a whole bank account out here. You can have a whole other person. I won't say it. You have a whole other person out here and me not know about it and have other, all this stuff going on. So,
and if this was reversed, if it was him that was doing something online or him that had a chick or cheating or whatever, it would have been a whole thing.
He'd been the worst person on the planet.
Yeah. So if maybe he has his online whatever he's doing, showing his big toe. I don't know. Whatever.
Ain't nobody want to see a grown man big toe.
Hey, somebody do. I don't know. But I'm just saying, if it was the reverse, then it would be a whole nother conversation.
But he said it. The guy said it. He said,
yeah, he literally said it.
He said, you doing that is like me having a side chick in case
waiting on
sour.
you to mess up. Yeah.
But, oh my goodness, the worst thing a man could do in the world is cheat. Oh my goodness, he's the worst thing on the planet because he cheated. Well, you cheated.
This is cheating.
You
this
cheated.
Is a betrayal.
This is a betrayal.
That's what cheating is. It's a betrayal.
It's just a betrayal. You betrayed my trust.
Yep.
I'm questioning your integrity. You betrayed our family. You betrayed our vows. So you have cheated on me with this money and whatever you're doing online.
And how you get it?
And you're cheating. And so this is the kind of stuff that we gotta discuss amongst ourselves. And I think that when it comes down to marriage and it comes to a relationship, people don't know what they're doing. They don't, because they haven't been taught. And so you got all these hurt, bitter people giving people advice, and it's crap. You can't give somebody advice like that and tell them to go into the marriage with scarcity and fear that somebody's gonna. If you're that scared, just don't get married.
And can I say, I don't know who. Y'all need, before you get married, if you can, please get some premarital counseling. Get some
crazy.
good, and don't get the lame, all right, let's talk, come on, let's pray. No, like, okay, we can pray, but you got to talk me through some stuff. In premarital counseling, that could have been addressed. We do it all the time with couples. When you're walking down the aisle, you fabulous, you fine, everyone's happy. You are dragging baggage, and it is full of maggots. It sounds gross and just, ugh. Yeah, but we get the couple's attention. Like, you are bringing baggage into this marriage. And that's what we got to talk about. We got to start unpacking that stuff before you take that to the honeymoon and into the marriage. So premarital counseling, I don't know if we're skipping it. If you're a layman, if you're a person that actually does it, stop being lame with it. Like, really talk about the real issues of marriage. How do y'all differ on child rearing? What are your religious beliefs? I know y'all both go to this church, but do y'all really both believe the same thing?
The doctrine.
Yeah, the doctrine. Like, what are those things that could really be a hindrance in marriage?
Well, I've heard people having premarital counseling for a year leading up to their marriage because they had so much baggage to talk through. And I really believe
discussions.
I believe premarital counseling should be anywhere from 3 to 6 months. I
Easily.
really believe that.
Easily.
Because it's so much to talk. Because you can't even have an opinion that's contrary to popular belief. If you say anything that is against, especially a woman, oh my goodness,
cancel.
You're the worst.
Cancel.
You're the worst. When did we get to the point where men were so bad and women were so good? We're all human beings, flawed and broken.
I'm so sick of it. Lies. I'm ready to get to the truth so we can heal. I'm sick of seeing my sisters, same reflection, being single and having no prospects. And you get to the end of your life with, if you want to do Golden Girls, if that's what you're aspiring, because that's what's going to happen. You get you a house, and it needs to be 4 of y'all that live in it. But I'm tired of seeing my sisters who keep coming to me and saying, I want to get married. I want to do these things, but what? You're not willing to do the work.
Fear. I don't know when our women get so afraid of us. Our women are so afraid of us, and I'm looking around
and
me.
Borderline don't like y'all. Like,
I've heard brothers say that.
Yeah,
and
I feel it too, and I hear it a lot. And again, we're vested. We have 2 sons. I want some daughter-in-laws one day. Hello, I want grandkids one day. We both do. But I just keep looking at the pool of women that they have to choose from, and I'm nervous. That's why I feel really called to help women to really see the reality of who they are and the value that they truly do bring. And I know you're being told that you can have it all and you are the best thing since sliced bread. And I do believe you have worth. I believe that we all do because God created us. However, you got to own your stuff. You got to heal. Stop bleeding on everybody. I'm tired of that.
Absolutely.
I'm tired of that narrative.
And I think we'll end the video here, but we're on to something, and I think we're gonna have several more conversations. So if you're mad now, you might as well unsubscribe because we're gonna keep pushing this narrative.
Okay.
We're gonna talk to them
like
we said in the beginning. If you go back to our introduction video, everything we say will be said with love, and it's gonna be a balanced approach. We're not gonna just get on here and bang on women, and we're not gonna get on here and bang on men. Everybody is gonna get their fair share. Everybody get their fair share because it takes two. It takes two. And if you're going to be married, you need to be whole going in.
Yes.
Not me bring my little 0.5 and you bring your 0.5. And then, no. 1 + 1 = 1. The math is different over here.
Yeah.
That's enough said. We'll be back.